we're talking about the flow state today. And so first of all, it's recognizing the dial setting and the numerous times we all bump into it. I would bump into it when I was running, when I was meditating, but I didn't know how to find it or notice it when I was off the cushion or when I wasn't running. I didn't recognize that it was hidden within the moment. Not so hidden only because it's subtle and not as loud as some other things that might catch your attention, like your thoughts or your emotions or what you think you have to get done. But you can be in the flow state while you are going through your day in this dial setting. You're aware, but you're not as self-identified, self-conscious. And see, we all yearn for this place. It's like we're yearning to be back home, for this place of refuge. To rest, to find and know the stillness. So it's recognizing it and then building the activities through practice and repetition that help your mind, body, emotions to remember this dial setting and how to find your way back home when you're out of the range of emotional tolerance, which we're all going to experience spikes. Spikes upward, sometimes spikes low, but this is our comfort zone. So we're very familiar with the dial setting of the stress response. It's physiological. We trigger it when there's not an emergency going on, but it was really meant for emergencies only. And then where our system releases adrenaline and cortisol, and our prefrontal cortex, our rational brain, goes offline, and you're running on instinct. So then we're out of the zone of tolerance. We're up here. And if we've done enough practice, we have a familiar pathway back home. But the neurology for the stress response is wired, hardwired, very, very old. So we practice to know how to self-regulate. What are our little tricks? And those are often the practices that, aside from meditation, that I'll talk about, so that you have an assortment of tools to strengthen and bookmark the style setting of home, because then your system will automatically reset you and knows the pathway back. That's why we practice. We keep training what is covering over this place of peace, a misunderstanding that we're just this body, emotions. We can over-identify with our experiences instead of understanding and identifying yourself as awareness or consciousness or stillness, where you and the experiences you're having are moving through the greater you. Everything has a life. It arises, is experienced, and then dissipates. But you're what it's occurring in. You're what's aware of these experiences. It's confusing because you appear as this, and you're more, much more. You are the force of life. You are love. You are peace. Truly beyond our mind's capacity to understand. It's not the right language to try to describe the infinite or awareness or consciousness. Right here, always here, never apart from you. You have an inner refuge. No matter what the world is doing, no matter what your life is doing, no matter what your experience is, you are always held by love. You are this love.